Ever met someone who just figures it? They can walk into a room and sense tension before a single word is spoken. They know when you're lying, not because of your words, but because of the slight hesitation in your tone. They comfort others like it's second nature. But when it's their turn to break down, they just disappear. That's the paradox of emotionally intelligent people. They understand emotion so well that they forget they're allowed to have their own. Psychology calls this empathic overextension. When your ability to read others turns into a quiet burden, you stop reacting to protect peace. You forgive quickly to avoid conflict. You often make space for everyone, except yourself. People think emotional intelligence is about being calm, wise, and collected. But that's not the full story. The truth is, it's the art of feeling deeply while appearing unshaken. Behind that composure is someone who has spent years studying emotional storms. Not in books, but in people. They've seen anger, mask, and pain. They've seen pride, shy, and fear. And somewhere along the way, they learned to decode human emotion like a language. But in mastering that language, they lost their own voice. Plato once wrote, "Those who are able to see beyond the shadows and lies of their culture will never be understood by the masses." That's the emotional, intelligent soul. They see too much, and they feel too much. Because of that, they often stand alone. Here's the part no one talks about. Their calmness isn't always peace. Sometimes it's exhaustion, because when you can feel everything, silence becomes survival. They smile to keep others comfortable. They stay composed so no one worries. They turn pain into lessons and heartbreak into empathy. They make healing look easy, but it's not. There's a quiet tragedy in being emotionally aware. It's knowing exactly what's wrong but choosing not to say it because you understand why the other person did it. It's seeing through manipulation but not calling it out because you know it comes from insecurity, not evil. It's wanting to be understood, but realizing few people actually listen on that level. That's why emotionally intelligent people often attract chaos. They're safe spaces for broken souls, magnets for those seeking calm. But over time, being the anchor starts to feel like drowning, because while they heal others, no one notices they're quietly bleeding too. And yet, they don't stop. Because deep down, they believe love means understanding, even when it hurts, even when it's one-sided. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Emotional intelligence without boundaries becomes self-destruction disguised as compassion. It's not strength to absorb everyone's pain, it's slow erosion. And you can't pour empathy from an empty heart. So maybe the highest form of emotional intelligence isn't just reading emotions, it's respecting your own emotions. It's saying, I understand why you did that, but I still choose peace for myself. The wise don't always fix people. Sometimes they let go quietly, knowing that love doesn't always mean staying. So if you're the one who always understands, always forgives, and always stays calm, maybe it's time someone says this to you. You don't have to hold the world together. You don't have to heal everyone. It's okay to be the one who needs gentleness too, because emotional intelligence isn't about never breaking down. It's about breaking beautifully, with awareness, with grace, and still choosing to rebuild. And maybe that's what makes people like you so rare in the world and so quietly powerful. If this felt like it described you without even knowing your name, drop a heart in the comments so others know they're not alone.